Well, hey, Shane, we got two playoff games to break down.
Mhm.
Because I'm going to be at the game, I'm going to be out drinking late. I'm not going to be able to hop on the show and pod up here on Thursday evening. So we're going to do these playoff games now, Shane. And
Okay.
we got to start with the first one, Shane, in the Cotton Bowl. Alabama versus Cincinnati. Crimson Tide favored by 13.5 points. The over-under's 57.5. And, of course, everybody's expecting Alabama to roll. How do you got it, Shane?
Mm-hmm. Well, rolling. I've been saying it this whole time. How many times I got to put Cincinnati down? This is an opportunity I can actually put some money on it. It just kind of blows my mind. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a little scary that the point spread hasn't changed much, because Vegas is usually pretty tight on these things, but I don't know. I think we're buying in a little too much of that undefeated hype here coming out of the Cincinnati. So, I mean, I understand. I've watched the games, Mike, and when you struggle against some of the opponents that they've gone against, Alabama doesn't. They lost one game this year. It was Texas A&M. Auburn gave them a hell of a game. But other than that, man, it's been pretty much – I mean, even Georgia, they the number one team in the country, and everybody – crowned them,
Right.
They came out and they beat them. I just don't see Alabama slowing down. Nick Saban's going to have these boys. I know COVID tried to get them, but Alabama is just too dominant. Not even close here. This game is a blowout by halftime, brother. Give me Alabama 42, Cincinnati 14. Get the hell out of here. Put your money on Bama. Come on. I haven't been this confident in a game since that Missouri Army game. That one didn't turn out my way, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at the spread and it blows my mind because I've seen the team. It's not like Cincinnati. I mean, yes, they beat Notre Dame early. You know what I'm saying? But right. I think there's a lot of teams that could beat Notre Dame. There's a reason Brian Kelly got the hell out of there.
Well, I wonder at all, Shane, if, last time we picked an Alabama football game, we both picked against the Crimson Tide. Despite, that team having their back against the wall, everybody and their mother was picking Georgia to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Now the script is flipped, so to speak, where everybody's got
Mm-hmm.
Alabama. Nobody's giving Cincinnati a shot.
Yep. He is.
Cincinnati's got, a prolific quarterback that's a dual threat. He can run, he can throw. Those are the quarterbacks, Shane, that always give Alabama the most trouble, those dual threats. Could that be same case here? Luke Fickell, we always hear what a great coach he is. He's turning down this job. He's turning down that job. Probably Notre Dame, I think, tried to get him there. Couldn't get him pried away from Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Shane, they actually have two All-Americans in their defensive backfield, including Ahmad Gardner, who he has allowed only 8 completions, Shane, all season long. Mm-hmm. You got to think he's going to be matched up one-on-one with Jameson Williams the entire game. When Jameson Williams was not there for the Iron Bowl, hell, Alabama's offense was not much to look at there until the very
Right.
end of the game. And don't forget this, Shane, Cincinnati's got a running back by the name Jerome Ford, who was recruited and signed by Alabama. He transferred to Cincinnati, got over 1,200 rushing yards on the season for the Bearcats this season. A lot to like about Cincinnati in the underdog role. That's where they thrive. That's where they live, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't living much longer, brother, because Bryce Young, Will Anderson. Oh, give me a break. Let's say even James Williams does get locked down, which, come on, give me a break. This Gardner, he may be great, but you slip up one play, you slip up 2 plays, that's 2 touchdowns for Alabama. You got to get on Jameson Williams every single snap of the game, and I've yet to see it. I mean,
Right.
I referenced the Iron Bowl. The only reason we didn't see it is because he got targeted, he got booted from the game. So, hell, maybe Cincinnati's just going to be diving helmet first into that guy to get him booted from the game. But, joking aside, the mismatch of the game here, Shay, is going to be the Alabama's front seven on Cincinnati's offensive line. They're just going to get decimated, and it's probably going to be the reverse.
Yeah.
I know Alabama's offensive line. There's haters out there who saying they have struggled in the SEC. That's fair, But Cincinnati ain't got no SEC lineman last time I checked, Shane. So this is going to be an easy cruise control game. I think this is one where Alabama's playing the backups here by the second half. So I got Alabama big, and I still got them winning the spread. I'm going Alabama 45, Cincinnati. I think they're going to score a late touchdown or two. So I'm giving them 20 points. They'll make it look 25-point beatdown respectable.
Oh, man, I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a fun weekend, man. An absolute fun weekend. And I just think that college football playoffs going to get kicked off in the right way. And just, I mean, it's going to be a national, it's everywhere. It's going to be on the news. SEC is the most dominating conference. And that's going to be the theme coming in here, because SEC teams have been getting beat here in these bowl games, but now we're getting to some of these that really matter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to discredit some of those other ones, but we've already went through that. These two teams, Alabama, Georgia, these two teams are coming into these college football playoffs. They will be ready. They will be prepared, and they're coming out guns and blazing because they're preparing for the final week. And I just think it's going to be pure domination with this program. Alabama is hitting on all cylinders. If they look anything remotely similar to the SEC championship game, like I said, this thing's over at half.
Yeah, without a doubt, Shane. And